What's happening, brothers and sisters? Lord Lamont and myself are back, and this is another guitar segment. Hold on, Lord Lamont.
What's up, everybody?
Yep. And we wanted to play some more music. When we was gonna start having these sessions. Sometimes there'll be freestyle, and sometimes there'll be guitar. But we want to let Lord Lamont get that raw sound of that guitar before we start the show. We're gonna get to it. Just a little small segment. Go on, take it away, Lord Lamont. What goes around comes back around. Life's ups and downs, they come and go. You know where I got that from. What goes around comes back, you know. Life's ups and downs, they come and go. For all my folks that ain't alive, hope they live in the sky. Man, when I die, hope I live in the sky. What goes around comes back, you know. Life's ups and downs, they come and go. Anybody listen to this, you know where I got that from? Where I get that from, Lord of mine?
That sounds lit.
What song?
This is like a good intro to it.
I don't remember.
T.I. and Jamie Foxx. Live in the sky.
Oh yeah. When I die, I want to live in the sky.
Yeah.
I love that song.
That's how I say. T.I. managed to make some pretty good songs.
That was when he was in like the middle of his legal troubles too.
Yeah, his
Was that
homie.
right before or right after?
It might have been right before.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was right before.
Because he said
I remember people being like,
"Oh,
wants to die and live in heaven in the kingdom in the sky, but the niggas running around with guns and shit."
He said he lost a friend and I think a child in the same month.
Yeah. And it wasn't even his gun.
Go and continue. Hold on, don't stop.
Oh, it wasn't even his
Cause we're gonna
gun.
get to the show. I want you to play us on now. We just, we always talk a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, that was just a song I was singing by T.I. I thought it sounded good over there.
We love T.I.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Yeah, and all good rappers and artists. We're gonna let Lord Lamont play us on now. We're gonna get to the show.
He had to do the no guns in the hood.
I just like that raw sound. I want people to hear it.
They made him do the most embarrassing shit ever, dog.
Remember what you played on the last one? Dun,
Not
dun,
get a
dun.
year in prison, or you do like 20 years in prison. Yeah, and then how much money he had to pay.
I like that. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Thank you, Lord Lamont. We're gonna clap for Lord Lamont. Thank you, Lord Lamont. I wanted to do that last time. I was like, yeah, I wish I had a clapping sound effects.
Thank you.
All right. I just want y'all to hear that raw sound. There'll be more to come. Next time he'll probably, it's like you can sing to it too while you play the guitar again. We're going on the next one. We're gonna have him sing because I always have my voice. We're gonna have him sing. But I just wanted y'all to hear that raw talent. But we're gonna get to this show. Yep. Wake up music. Gee. Got that power every hour. Gee. Me and Lord Lamont. One has that power, never get devoured.
Never get devoured.
Brothers and sisters got that power every hour. Rah. Gee. One has that power, never get devoured. Gee.
EBX and Lord Lamont.
We got that power every hour. Yeah. Brothers and sisters got that power, never get devoured, never get devoured. Yeah. People just don't understand how I got here. What one saying? I ain't playing, never gonna stop. It's my soul, I never get robbed. Got that power, is no sob. Won't be crying. I give my props to my moms and my pops. Spirit on point, never will stop. All right, welcome, brothers and sisters. Yep. Would you tell him, Lord Lamont? Welcome to a comedy heavy hitters, and finally got Lord Lamont. And welcome to another EBX and Lord Lamont show. We finally Got Lord Lamont in the building. Real
Good
talk.
to be back.
Yeah, let me get the old mojo. Let me turn this up too so we can hear his voice. Yep, and as you can see, that was the guitar intro in the beginning, and this is Comedy Heavy Hitters episode 7, and this will be a tribute to John Witherspoon, and I do want to touch on Tiny. What's his last name again? Could you look him up?
Harris.
No, Debo. Want to play Debo?
Oh, Tiny Lister Jr.
Yeah, and we'll touch on him a little bit because we spoke on him before. We tried to do this before, but it got copyrighted. So, and Lord Lamont was kind of taking care of some things. It's kind of challenging for him to get back over here, but we back, and yeah, and we're gonna speak on some comedy and and enjoy each other's company. And John Witherspoon is gonna be our inspiration. That's who's on the banner.
R.I.P.
And
R.I.P.
Yep, and
especially Tiny and John.
Yep.
Witherspoon, amazing artist.
Yeah.
Comedian.
Well, he was an amazing actor. Well, I guess he was somewhat of an artist.
I mean, I was talking about John Witherspoon, but
Oh
Tiny
yeah, my
Lister
bad,
Jr. Too, though,
my bad. Go back to
was
John
also-
Witherspoon. My bad.
No, an amazing artist and
Yeah.
his comedy and his acting performances as well.
Yeah.
And then of course Debo, the legend himself.
And we got to quote John Witherspoon, even though we said it in the last one, but it got copyrighted what he said in the movie. Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating up all the food, all the chicken, all the collard greens, all the hog maws, all the pig feet. I love pig feet.
I want to eat too. He said, man, if I was sleeping, I'd wake up, I'd tell you I should take out that damn garbage right now.
Hit him with a left hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another one of my favorite quotes. Somebody just tried to call me by a number I ain't never seen. I don't know. Maybe they'll leave a voicemail. Oh, I know who that is. That's Ethan. I forgot he got his new phone. Yeah, that's him calling. Yeah, I'll call him back. Yeah, it was another scene. Oh, I was trying to remember by John Witherspoon in Boomerang when David Allen Greer and Halle Berry was sitting at the table, and it was like just friends. And John Witherspoon, the wife that was playing the wife, sitting next to him, said, "They didn't told you already, honey. They just friends. Just leave it alone." He said, "All right, change the subject." So he looked over at Eddie Murphy. Now, Marcus, somebody told me that a woman at your job got you coochie whipped. Why don't you reverse it? Don't be coochie whipped. Whip that coochie. Bang, 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 bang. No, we all remember that.
Yeah.
I think they even put that in a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, we all remember that. Ain't nothing we ain't never heard, but we all remember that. And he has, he's funny in his stand-up specials. I've heard him. He even got one where he did a little hip-hop. Yeah. So that's our tribute, and that's what's on the banner here. We always had the setting of Def Comedy Jam on the banner. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call Ethan. Let me call him back. Let me see. Yeah, he got his phone. Ethan got him a new phone. Oh Lord. Yep. So Lord Lamont, what you looking up over there?
I was just looking up stuff about Boomerang. And,
okay.
And then I was just looking at just latest and.
Yep. And I did want to speak on me and Lord Lamont's name on the banner. I did that on for a reason. I wanted to speak on how. Tell them what the color purple is. Your favorite color is purple. Tell them what that represents. We were just talking about before we got on.
The Ajna chakra, or the indigo chakra, the third eye.
Yeah.
Spiritual connection.
Yeah, and the red is my name, which is
the root chakra, which is your connection to the earth.
Yeah,
and is often associated with primordial or physical energy.
Right.
The land, the earth. Growth.
Yeah, I told y'all, Lord Lamont, he know his shit. Not that he know everything, but I'm proud of him. It was one of them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was a podcast I did. Something I did where I was talking about thank my children for being born. Oh, it was the one. I looked up you ever heard of Black Mozart?
Black Mozart.
Yeah, we still talking about comedy, y'all. We just get a little deep sometimes.
Let me see.
His name was Joshua Bologna, and I did a little research on him, and I went a little deeper. He dealt with racism. It was back in the 1700s. And I got a picture of Ethan on the banner when he was at his concert. And it's on our channel.
Oh, yeah. He was a fencer. Yeah, I heard of this guy.
And he dealt with a lot of racism.
Yeah, and a violinist. No, this is, if I'm remembering correctly.
Now, what you think about his photo? Don't it look like it kind of throw you his photo?
Yeah.
The George Washington look.
Yeah.
But he was a deep brother. When you go deeper, he was deep.
This dude was one of the best fencers. Like, dude, he was so good.
So he was a fencer and a musician?
Yes, he was a
because fencing is now
sword fighting.
Yeah, so the public, I know that they know, just so the public can hear it.
Sword fighting, the art of sword fighting in a
way.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't go that deep. Mm-hmm. But I did get to a part where he dealt with a lot of racism.
Yeah, throughout all his career. Yeah.
So do you want to make that our next discussion?
We totally could.
Because I already got the pictures.
Classical art.
That'll be our banner.
Too. Classical.
They called him Black Mozart.
Mm-hmm.
He was awesome. Apparently, he was what I read, and I wanted to save it for the disc because me and you, we have to talk about it because it got to do with music, and it also has to do with classical music. I spoke on that. How I used to play classical music for you. Yeah. I spoke on that. Yeah, but he was so talented. His talent was a threat. Yeah, he was like he led. It said he led the English or something in whatever kind of instruments he played. He played. Yeah, it was a violin.
Yeah, nobody could beat him in fencing either.
Yeah. And when you get a chance, check out this brother on YouTube called Hip Hop Violinist or Violin Hip Hop, something like that. He dope. Yeah.
Ooh, hip hop violinist.
Yeah, and I spoke on a brother was talking about how playing the violin is gay. Playing the violin is not fucking gay. Where did that shit come from?
That's the same type of motherfucker that be like singing and dancing is gay.
Right. It goes back to the person. No.
Exactly. It goes back to the person. But there ain't nothing wrong or gay about expressing yourself.
Right. No. Yeah, but I don't want to get too much into that. We're going to get back to the comedy. But I just want to salute to Lord Lamont for the guitar. That's actually a pre-recorded guitar he did on a podcast we did called Never Fear the Unknown. That was a good discussion. I think we had a pretty good talk on that. Yeah. Let me call Ethan here because he just called.
Oh, Marie Benari, the hip-hop violinist.
Is that who it is? It's a brother, right?
John violinist.
Does it show him? Because he's like got a hood on and all that on YouTube. I think it's hip hop. It's violinist hip hop. Violin hip hop.
Because the hip hop violinist, what showed up was a girl, American Israeli musician, Miri Benari, who's won a Grammy.
Well, it is a brother on there too. Unless it's a girl in a hoodie.
Let me see.
But it's not nothing to do with gay.
What did you say it was called?
I guess it's let me see.
Hip hop violin.
It might be hip hop violin because I always come across it.
YouTube.
Let me see. Let me see if I can. We're gonna get to this comedy, y'all. We just, we get on music. We get to. Let me see. Go back. See if it pop. Here he is. Here it is, right here. Oop.
Oh, violin hop is what it's called. Violin hop.
And that's a brother.
Yeah.
So that's what it's called. Violin hop. Yeah. And he dope. It sound dope. I be playing that at work sometimes. Yep. All right, we're gonna get to this comedy though, and cause I got some names. I got some sisters. I did have some skits that I think I'm gonna play that I did, and some daddy jokes that I wanted to read, and I spoke on our names. The reason I got it on the banner like that, the color purple, Lord Lamont's purple. I did that for a reason. And I did want to touch on Tiny. What's his last name again? You mind looking him up? Seeing how deep.
Lister Jr.
Yeah, kind of look up a little bit about him because he was a part of that era with John Witherspoon. Salute. Yeah. And everyone else, that was his family and everybody, made a great divine me in their life. People that loved him.
He was a huge Christian.
He was deep. Remember we talked about how deep he was?
Yeah.
And he was against Hollywood. He was against their practices, their toxic practices.
Yeah, but Tommy Lister Jr.
Yeah, let me call Ethan real quick. I'm calling him now.
He was a professional wrestler before. He was an actor.
All right, we calling Ethan right now. He just called me. It was his birthday yesterday. Hello?
Hello?
What's up, son?
Hey, Dad.
You couldn't wait to call me on the new phone, huh?
Yeet.
Yep. Your brother Aaron here. Did you want to say anything? He said, "Hey,
happy birthday, Ethan."
Thank you.
Yep, happy late birthday. Yep. Did y'all go to the?
Belated.
Yep. Say it again.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah. Did y'all go to the store?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We already barbecued.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Harmony here.
Who was that?
Harmony here.
Oh, Harmony there? Oh, okay. Tell Harmony I said, what's up? I'll be over there about, let me see, probably about 4 or so.
4?
Yeah. Because I still got to take a shower and stuff.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Alright.
You got 4 too late?
Yeah, just come about 3:30.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I'll try. Because I still got to take a shower and get ready and stuff. Yep.
Okay.
I'll be there, though.
Alright.
Yep. See y'all soon.
Alright.
Love you.
All right. Your brother say he love you.
Tell my son I love him too.
All right. Yep. Love you. See you in a minute.
Later.
All right. Love you. Bye. Can you make it by 3:30? He just be bossing his dad around, boy.
Right.
And he gonna be playing.
Just come about 3:30.
My man, he'll call me and then call again. Shoot, my son will be playing. Shoot. Yeah, but that's good though. We got the older son and we got the younger son. Got Lord Lamont in the building. Yep. Yep. And I'm glad that you here. I'm like, damn, Lord Lamont. You know, but it's kind of good. It's like I do be missing you to do the discussion, but it's kind of good because you be inspired when I ain't seen you in a while. Like, man, I'm excited to do it.
Right. Because
my heart was broken when we got copyright. I like, dang, we had such a good discussion and we shared reels and had so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, people would have enjoyed it, you know. And
yeah, people really would.
I was like, damn.
You gotta find it. Do you have that audio still?
Nah, I deleted it. It's gone. Damn. Yeah, it's gone.
That's all right.
Yeah. And I said, we'll just come back, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I
that
learned
one was
from
just for us.
Yep. Well, let's get it. Let me see what time we got here. Let me see. We still got time. We'll be all right. Let me see. Yeah, we still good. Yep. We ain't even that close to the hip hop break yet. But again, salute to Lord Lamont and his guitar and the last. What's the last little finishing touches on Tiny Lister?
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah. Tiny Lister Jr. But everybody.
Tiny Lister Jr. Rest in peace and in power. Yep.
R.I.P.
And he was a deep brother and.
Yeah, he was a very active Christian. He passed away in 2020.
Okay.
He was a wrestler before he was a character actor.
Yeah, I remember that. Actually, I do remember that. Yep. He wasn't in Gladiators. The other brother was. The other big brother. That played in one of the Fridays. The other big dude, he was in Gladiators. What is his name? Something Crews. Terry Crews. He was in Gladiator before he got into acting. Yep, I remember that. All right, well, rest in peace and in power, Tiny. Just wanted to shed a little light on him. And again, Witherspoon is our tribute today. As many as I say, all comedians that came.
He was in The Fifth Element, too.
Yep, sure was. Yep, I didn't like how Brother Chris.
He wrestled with Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
In the WWF as Zeus. He appeared in the movie No Holds Barred as Zeus.
Yep, I remember that.
With Hulk Hogan, and he appeared in the WWF as that character.
I remember that. Yep. So we're gonna speak on some natural humor is the best all day long when a person just naturally funny. And again, salute to all the comedians that came out of comedians overall, you know, just natural or whether you're a famous comedian or not, you know. And
did you know he was blind in his right eye? That's why he had that look.
Oh, I didn't know he was blind in it. Totally blind. Dang, that's something I didn't know.
He was born with a detached and deformed retina.
Wow. And that became a look, almost kind of an iconic look, huh?
And for real.
Wow. Rest in peace. He left an impact. He was a good-hearted dude.
He was.
I called him in the last episode 6. I called him a gentle giant. Yeah. Yep. The We Ain't Comedy Heavy Hitters, episode 7. All right, let's move up and see. We did a tribute to John Witherspoon. That's who. This what inspiration is. Now, Earthquake. Look up Earthquake if you will. I'm gonna keep going through names while you look him up, because Lord Lamont didn't know who Earthquake was, and he was Dion. You know who Dion is that we talked about. Of course. Dion Cole. He was recently on Dion Cole. He interviewed him. And another brother. I don't know if you know him. Donnell Rollins. He was on the Dave Chappelle show. Yeah. He the ones that.
I know.
Rich. That's him. He's funny. He's pretty funny.
He's fucking.
He was on Dion Cole's show also. He interviewed him about maybe a few weeks ago.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, Dion Cole be on some good guests. Yeah. So I got him on the list, and Josh Johnson. He was funny. I think that's the dude he got an afro or something. He pretty funny on YouTube. And now when we talk about comedy, we talk about male, female, brother, sister, mainstream or not. Just somebody that's funny, even in our family, our personal lives. I always got to kind of put emphasis on that. Just comedy overall. Yep, and
Dave Chappelle produced Earthquake's first Netflix special.
Really? I didn't know that. Wow.
His name's Nathaniel Stroman. He was born in Washington.
And his favorite thing to say is, "These ain't jokes. These ain't just jokes." Yeah, Earthquake funny though. Yeah, I like Earthquake. Yeah, he ain't been too much drama that I could think of. Yeah. Yep. So those doing some names I had. Let me see. I guess I'll go through a little introduction to black comedians. Several popular black male comedians, or we just say comedians overall, have massive following. Well, black comedians got massive following on YouTube, ranging from traditional stand-up performers to viral sketch creators. Like a lot of those reels. Those reels be hilarious. Some of them.
Yeah, I know, right? Some people.
That's why we wanted to share them. Yeah. So salute to all the funny reels. Yeah, and on TikTok, because there's some funny people on TikTok. You know, mixed some of the drama on there. There's a little bit of drama on TikTok.
Some of those drama TikToks though are kind of good. Like there's a dude. What is his name? He's real big on.
Shit, look him up.
He's a musician,
you got the phone in front of you. He's funny and a musician.
Yeah, but he always posts like tea videos of like relationships gone bad and it like spilling over to social media.
Right.
And it just be some funny shit, gossip and stuff.
But right.
He's a good storyteller. Zevi is also a good storyteller.
Say it again.
XEVI. Zevi.
That's on TikTok?
He's on TikTok, YouTube. He's a good
Zevi
storyteller.
with a Z?
Yeah, XEVI. Yep, Chevy.
Or
Chevy, yeah. It would be
and
like
it's funny.
X out, yeah.
Known person?
Yeah. Him. I'm trying to think of the other dude's name. And Lawrence Johnson, too. Lawrence Johnson is a political guy, but he's not a political guy. Like, he was a basketball player, a ball player in college that would have went to the NBA. Like, he was good enough to go to the NBA, but was from the hood, ended up, like, having to sell weed to pay for his college.
So he got a story to tell.
Yeah, and his two other ball players ended up getting into some shit, and it ended up with somebody getting killed, and so it ruined his chances in the NBA and da-da-da-da-da. So now he does shit online, and he's like, he really like gives a real side of shit that's going on.
And it makes it funny. Yeah, so that's what makes it more funny. We all, that authentic comedy is always, like I said, natural humor is the best. Wow.
Yeah.
And these are
that one dude.
And these names you're naming, these are people that people know. That's known.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Lawrence Johnson, Chevy.
Say viral sketch creators based on the recent trends, and gotta watch some of these trends though. Subscriber counts. Let me see. Here are some of the most prominent update for 2026. Josh Johnson is one of them. The brother I just read. A Daily Show correspondent. Johnson is a highly popular on YouTube. Yeah, I think I have seen him for releasing fresh stand-up sets and crowd work routines. All right. And you and I, we talked about Gina Yashir, the one who talked like this, and everybody think they're a fucking thug. You think you're a thug. Thug. We talked about her before. I think she's from, was it London? No, Nigerian.
Yep.
In America, or British and Nigerian. Okay. Yeah, we've spoken on her before, but she's that's what came up. While a staple in comedy, her stand-up sets are featured heavily on YouTube, focusing on her experiences as a British Nigerian in America. All right. But a lot of people know her, and she is funny. I love her accent. Yeah. Gina Yashir.
Very powerful.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add before just a couple? Well, let me see. I guess we can. Anything you want to add? And I guess we can go into the tip-out break and we'll come back to some names. We can go back to.
Yeah. I want to talk about the Mike Epps thing.
Oh, okay.
And the backlash he's facing, and without getting too deep about it, about like, comedy is always,
It's
has that line where it's like, that's where I think that's where the trick is to like where that makes a successful comic and an unsuccessful comic.
Okay.
Being able to toe that line, for instance, Dave Chappelle, and obviously Mike Epps.
And something I said, every comedian has been booed one time or another, or had a bad show. I'm sure.
Same with the musician.
Right, exactly. So while we own it, look up that show, the tour they just had, and so we can get an idea of what went wrong. Because there's a lot of... Because I don't want to just listen to what everybody else say. Oh, the show was terrible.
Did they say something happened in Milwaukee?
They had a show here.
They did have a show. Because the thing was in Kentucky, but it was part of the same tour.
Okay. But and it was Young DC Fly, Carlos Miller, Chico Bean.
The 85 South.
Yeah, and what's the other brother? God dang it, it's another brother that was on the tour. Robert something. You'll see it when they come up. And others. It wasn't just them, it was others too. I guess some people were saying that they didn't. Some people were saying they expected a lot more out of the show. And that's putting it lightly. I don't want to be too negative because some people were...
it is just some niggas talking.
Well, this one dude I heard talking, he wasn't like talking down on him. He just was saying he thought it would be a lot more funny. He thought it would be a lot more funny for his money. He thought he expected more out of it. But he wasn't hating on it. He was just placed. He even said it.
But with the 85 South show, it's not just like a comedy, performance.
Right. But it wasn't just 85 South show though.
It was the whole tour.
It was the whole tour.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Hey, do me a favor and look it up though so we can see who the Robert dude name and I can't remember. Because he's a dude that's from Def Comedy Jam. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember.
And he was the one who said that shit?
No. He was just one of the comedians. Oh. I'm trying to remember. No, that dude that said that was on Facebook or something. The dude that said that. But he was just placing an opinion. He didn't really like dump on her or nothing. He was just placing his opinion on how he felt. That he felt like it could have been more funnier than it was. That's all he was saying. Yeah.
But so what he had said was Nicki Minaj. He made a joke about Trump and his associates running a train on Nicki Minaj. Yeah, he said he was like, I was drunk, I was joking. My bad. I'm sorry to your wife, or I'm sorry to your husband. I'm sorry to you. Sorry to your kids. To Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry for what I said.
Is Nicki Minaj the husband and he the one that had the allegations?
Yeah, I think he actually has convicted, like PDF thing.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, we'll say that for another podcast.
Right, yeah. And that's crazy. But we don't, there's two sides to every story.
That's true.
It could have been an underage chick that slept with him at a party and he didn't know. That kind of shit happens.
Did you find that comedian? Robert that was in that tour?
What was the tour called?
Dang, what was the name of the tour? I thought I had it in my phone, but I think I might have took it out. I know the dude's name was Robert. Robert something. God dang it.
We Them Ones? Is it the We Them Ones?
Might be. Or you can just put...
Yeah, it is.
And you should see a Robert something in one of the lineups. Still speaking on comedy, y'all. We just get a little Tony Roberts. That's what it is.
Mojo Brooks, TK Kirkland, Just Nash, Chico Bean, DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller.
And I spoke on this on the last episode too. And I didn't watch the tour. I don't know. Like me and Lord Lamont, we didn't go, so we don't know. But Tony Roberts is funny. He's hilarious from last time I've heard him, do a stand-up special, but that's been a minute. Yeah, like the joke I told on the last episode, my favorite one is whatever city he was in, he said, man, these prostitutes here got confidence. I saw a prostitute sitting on a stove door with makeup on, like she was a model. So I always thought that was funny. I said that on the last episode, but that's the joke I can remember from Tony Roberts. So and he had that energy. So I don't know what went wrong with that show. So something the vibe was off or something. Yeah, because you got to agree. People paying their money. You got to give them what they want. But I will say, But I will say, Young DC Fly, I did see a post. Young DC Fly is a very humble brother sometimes.
He is. DC Young Fly.
I seen a picture.
I'm trying to correct you.
What did I say?
Young DC Fly.
Ain't that his name?
DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly. My bad. Good. We need that in there. That's funny. Say it again. Correct me again. What is it again?
It's DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly. But yeah, I seen a posting with him on Facebook, and it was a picture, and it looked like it might have been an older gentleman in the picture. It was just a froze picture. It wasn't no video or nothing. And it showed DC kind of have a serious look on his face. Mm-hmm. He said, and at the top it said, sometimes we got to listen to learn, or something like that. Sometimes we got to go back and listen and be taught and learn, something like that. And it showed somebody in the picture like talking to him. You know, it looked like, because it was a recent post. It was after the tour, so you just got to go back. In other words, what he was saying, just go back to the drawing board. You know, see what went wrong, and get back out there. That's basically what he was saying. You know, find out what went wrong. You know, so that's all you can do. You know, apologize to the fans. Like, we're sorry. We thought, you know, we have another show and make it better. You know, so.
Yeah, he's funny. And
redeem yourself.
And that's what I was getting to with the 85 South show. Yeah. About it being more than just like a comedy show. Like, they drop a lot of jewels. They
do on that show, on the podcast. They do.
DC, he's been booed before. Yeah. In front of huge crowd audiences.
Yeah. Like I said, I think every comedian has been booed at least once. Even Dave Chappelle has been booed. Yeah, he's talked about it, you know, so that's what make him grow. If they come through Apollo, shoot, you can make it through Apollo, you can make it anywhere, because they boo your ass on Apollo. Mm-hmm. One dude said that on Def Comedy Jam in the special. I forget, he had transitioned, but I can't remember his name right now. But the brother that played in Tales from the Hood, remember that scene where the dude got shot? Remember the gangster dude in there that didn't give a damn, and they took him in that place? Yeah. Now remember the dude he shot? He was a comedian from Def Comedy Jam. Remember, the dude had on red. He said, "What's up, nigga?" And he shot him. Yeah. That was the dude that said that. Yeah, he was on Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah. What the fuck was his name?
Yeah. So rest in peace and power. R.I.P. Yeah, he was one of them underrated comedians too.
So was Tales from the Hood too.
Yeah.
Whoever thought of that shit.
That movie was something else, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was kind of funny too.
It was.
Remember the light-skinned dude?
A lot of the shit was hilarious in that shit, actually. A lot of I see.
Remember the dude from Menace to Society played in it? No. The dude that was the tough one. Joe Torre played in it, which is a comedian from Def Comedy Jam. I spoke on last episode, episode 6.
David Allen Greer, motherfucking Clarence Williams III.
Let's see, I know the name when you say it.
Motherfucking and Clarence Williams III, he was in Purple Rain.
Mm-hmm.
And American Gangster. Corbin Burnson.
Yeah.
Darren Scott. Oh wait, directed by Rusty.
Yep, old Def Comedy Jam back in the day.
Starring Rusty Cloninger, Corbin Burnson, Rosalind
Natural
Cash,
Humor.
David Allen Greer
is the
Wings
best.
Hauser, Paula J. Parker, Joe Torre, and Clarence Williams III.
I think it might have been Clarence Williams. Yeah, but he was funny.
In, what was the movie? The other movie?
What, Tales from the Hood?
No, the movie that the dude was in from Tales from the Hood.
Oh, the one that played the bully? He was kind of the boss when they was scared to go in that house?
Yeah.
Because he played in Players Club, too. That's the one that raped that girl in that hotel. Yeah, he was funny in Tales from the Hood, too. He said, "Man, if this ain't real, man, what we doing in the funeral home with your crazy ass then?" This ain't no funeral home. You want this shit? Oh, you gonna be knee deep in shit. Oh, we gonna get the shit. Yeah, that movie was something else, boy. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, I don't know what he died from. I did a podcast on him, but I ended up deleting it for some reason. That brother we were speaking on, that was underrated from Def Comedy Jam. Yeah, well, we're gonna get to this hip hop break. And I got some more sisters I was gonna speak on, and some comedy skits that I'm gonna find that I did myself, and some daddy jokes I like to call them.
Nice.
Yeah, that we gonna speak on. Yep. I don't even remember what led up to that brother I was speaking on. What led up to when I was speaking on him? The underground brother I was speaking on. I couldn't remember his name. What led up to that? What were we talking about? Something that led up to his name that we were speaking on.
We were talking about Tales from the Hood.
And it led up right up to that.
Funny.
Oh, Apollo. He was the one that spoke on about Apollo.
Yeah. We were talking about the 85 South show and the dude who was on there. That was the Def Jam comedy. And how they don't just be having it, not how it's not just comedy. It's also like
a lot of jewels dropped on there. Wallow's been on there. We always talk about Wallow and Gilly. Yeah. Wallow's been on there. Yeah, but that's what brought that up. Apollo. Like I said, if you can make it through Apollo, you can make it anywhere. Because like dude said, I was just speaking on. He said, "Yeah, boo your ass."
Yeah, that's a famous spot. That's a really that's where you get your.
And I'm talking about the original Apollo, like in the beginning, way before Steve Harvey was hosting it, because Mark Curry hosted it at one time, and he's on the list on the last episode. You know how he feel about old Steve Harvey.
Exactly.
And Mark Curry are hilarious. I love
Funny
Mark Curry.
As a bitch.
And real. And he ain't no punk. Real talk. He ain't no punk. Nope. Yeah, I kind of touched on that a little bit. Yeah, because you don't hear his name enough. You hear about every other.
True. That's so true. A lot of those legends from that era, people always talk about the Apollo, but you don't hear him that much.
You don't, because he real. He another Bernie Mac, rest in peace and empire.
R.I.P.
He real. People scared of them types.
Yeah, exactly. So they try to brush over him.
I'm gonna tell you the most realest thing I ever heard a comedian say is from Cat Williams. He said when he come in the room, heads go down. Ponder that. That's some real shit. He said when I step in the room, heads go down. Can't even look at him.
That's because that's what he knows.
Yeah.
See, because he done been privy to all that shit, just like Bernie Mac was. And was like,
oh, yeah.
Hell no, we ain't going in them doors, bro.
Yeah, Bernie Mac was the top of his game, and he was aware of a lot of shit.
Yeah, he
wasn't
knew
stupid.
About all them weird fucking sex parties.
And he was hella funny, naturally, without even trying.
Conspiracies.
The great Bernie Mac,
they're killing people. Some of these motherfuckers are paying for stem cell research where, at the base of that is and I don't want to get deep because this gets off comedy, but it's like at some point down that line, they're taking bodies. Hospitals are taking bodies, taking organs from people, taking dead bodies from morgues and shit, and using them for this illegal research to fund.
You can say alleged, but that's really... It's not alleged.
They just caught a dude. Yeah. They just caught a hospital that had a whole underground fucking medical lab wing that they would take people who came into the hospital that had no next of kin.
Right.
Like
they don't mean shit. Just
exactly.
That's
people
crazy.
That could disappear and nobody would find them. The police pulled the dude over because they got a call of a guy running down the street towards the cruiser, the first cruiser he saw or whatever the fuck, in medical gear. No, they got a call from the hospital because the dude ran out of the hospital with the medical shit still in him. Talking about, they're trying to take my organs. They're trying to take my organs.
Wow.
Gets pulled over by the cops. They take him to the station. He tells them, nah, dude, they took me to a different wing. All this shit. I was supposed to go in for a routine fucking, something. They were going to look at something or whatever on him. And then all of a sudden, some different two doctors came in after they gave him something. And they moved him to another area, and he overheard what the fuck they were saying because he wasn't out.
And you know what? It was let's see who said that. It was a white dude that had escaped that, and he was speaking on how Bernie Mac was aware of those type of things. He had seen too much.
Cat Williams too.
We'll go and throw the allegedly in there. We'll say allegedly, but
right.
I've actually heard a Caucasian dude that knew Bernie Mac and said that Bernie Mac had witnessed
all kind of
shit. He had witnessed
selling people, buying people.
Because Bernie Mac was the type to ask questions. He didn't just accept shit.
Body parts, whatever. These motherfuckers. Some of them are cannibals even. Some of them some of our politicians are sacrificing babies and shit.
I mean, it's out there. People are actually putting these kind. It ain't nothing that
we're saying that nobody else ain't. I've actually seen videos with this white girl on TikTok saying that shit right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a white girl saying that shit. I actually came across it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It was a little TikTok short.
Fucked up shit going on. Yeah. And there's a couple people. There's supposedly a dude too who figured out time travel.
Wow. That's been kind of...
Who disappeared for like 2 years.
That's been kind of bouncing around for a little while.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Some people say he still hasn't been found to this day.
Wow.
Other people say, nah, he ended up in a field like way fucking far away and had like amnesia. So he was homeless for like the past 5 years on the streets. Because of the electromagnetic impulse discharge, whatever the science was behind it. Or it was the government. They might have just took his ass, and the other person might not even really be him. It might be one of them genetic fucking body clones that's gonna die in 7 years of some natural causes, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I know these discussions we having right now probably ain't got nothing to do with comedy, but there is unfortunately some dark sides of some of the behind the scenes comedy. So that's what we're speaking on. Just thinking about, because there's comedians, there's celebrities that see shit, you know. So it's unfortunate, but this is some of the shit that some of them
people like
witness.
A lot of people like their comedians. So there's AAA celebrity comedians, you know, and just being in that like A-list whatever area is where all the money is. So that's where all the, you know. So
I say all the great ones, they'll be missed but never forgotten. You know, thus John Witherspoon, Bernie Mac, and many others that are no longer with us, as well as in our families. You know, we got comedians in our families that we love, that were funny, no longer with us. Like my granddad, I always bring up. My Aunt Vera, she used to be funny, you know. So very giving, loving. Yep. All right. Yep. But we still speaking on comedy. We're just speaking on the real shit that goes on behind comedy sometimes. And but you know, we know Bernie Mac was funny as all get out. I still listen to skits from him.
Look at this picture
to this
of Clarence Williams III. Looking like Frederick Douglass.
I know. Shit. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to this hip hop break, and we'll come back and touch on some sisters that I got, and we'll kind of touch on Donnell Rawlings a little bit, and we touched on Earthquake a little bit. We're going to kind of touch on Donnell Rawlings. And we're also going to look up Josh Johnson, because he's like what we would call a famous Hollywood comedian. He's like more of a YouTube star. Yeah. Josh Johnson. He's funny too.
YouTube is getting pretty big in its own though now.
Taking over, ain't it?
It is. Social media really is. It's like, because nobody wants to mess with the Hollywood industry anymore.
Oh, no. Yeah, I said we don't know by now. We'll never fucking know.
Why do you think they've been milking the Marvel movies and shit?
Right.
You know, and the Minecraft movie and the Barbie movie, and you know what I'm saying? Because they know people are going to be like, there's huge followings for these things. So even if it's a shitty fucking movie, if they can get a good enough actor in that bitch that people like, even if it's shitty, people are going to be like, oh, hell yeah.
Right. All right. Well, the first song up is Time Has Come. Kind of got I think Lord Lamont will appreciate the sound. I don't know if he heard this or not. He might have. Yep. And we'll be back after this. Got one more song, and then we gonna get back to some comedy. And we always mix a little deep in there. And I got some daddy jokes. One wants to read, and kind of give Lord Lamont a little giggle. You know, we just having a discussion, and we ain't seen each other in a little while. So be back after this. But the time has come, and we can't be done. All right, be back after this. Ooh, better turn it down. It'll be too loud. They be blasting. All right, back after this, spell breakers. Natural humor is the best. We'll be back to get back into it.
The time has come. We can't be dumb. Because the time has come. The time has come.
It matches what
no time to be dumb. Because the time has come. It's no time to be dumb. Because the time has come. Yeah. The time has come. It's no time to be dumb. Because the time has come. There's no time to be. There's no way to be. It's no time to be dumb. Just trying to do what we gotta do. Ain't got no time to sit back and have blues. Until I teach you and you teach me. And it is never nigga, so we all be free. We gotta go on. We gotta stay strong. And make it so we pure when we making these songs. And in life too, man, we gotta make it through. Man, we gotta win a nigga, man, they never ever lose. You know? The time has come. It's no time to be dumb, because the time has come. Brothers and sisters, yeah, I'm on this walk and I don't care, man, if you stuck. But if you do, it will be okay as long as we on the righteous way. And listen to these words, man, that I say, and positive powerful things when I lay, cause I'ma teach you and we will not stop. And to get it out, man, on this hip-hop. My brothers and sisters, we can't suffer, never looking down and keep looking upper. We gotta do this, we cannot quit. And in this life, never have no fear, cause the blessings, yeah, could be before you. And that's we gotta make it through. Ooh, yeah, you know what's in my soul. I want us to be good and stay up on the go, cause the time has come. It's no time to be dumb, because the time has come. And we can't be dumb, yeah, time has come. It's no time to be, and we can't be. It's no time to be dumb, because the time has come, yeah. The time has come. We in the age of knowing, and if you don't know, screw yourself. Go deeper into our spirituality. Tricks are for kids. It's time to quit playing, cause the time has come. You got no time to be dumb, yeah.
All right, let me see. Actually, I was gonna play something, but I think, let me see. I got an idea here. Let me see. I was gonna play something else, but I got a different idea. God dang it, really? All right, hold on, folks. Got another hip hop song coming up. I'm messing up here. Let's see. Get out of here. Okay, get back up here. Okay. All right, right here. Nope. Okay, a little closer. All right. All right, I'm gonna do something a little different. This is a song that Lord Lamont, you heard the song that L'Oreal Lyrical made, Rest in Peace and in Power. Me, Myself, 4 verses to Stop the Violence. You heard that? Yeah. I'm gonna play that. I was gonna play another song, but it came up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play that. Yeah, it's a song L'Oreal Lyrical made, myself, 4 verses, and Angela Jackson, aka Shiree, was actually singing that song called Phenomenal Chick, what I said with L'Oreal Lyrical, Sam K. Yep, so I'm gonna play that, and we're gonna get back into, because I think that applies to comedy. Stop the violence in comedy. They be beefing in comedy too. Yeah, we're going to get back to some tributes. And again, John Witherspoon is our tribute today, our inspiration. Was a great brother. I think he left this planet too soon. What do you think?
Yeah, he lived a great life.
He did, though. He did live a great life. Yeah, he was funny to the end. He was himself to the end. Yeah, so that's our tribute today. All right, be back after this. Song Great Cuz made, Rest in Peace and in Power, myself, and 2 others. Stop the Violence. Be back after this.
From carrying the whole globe, I'm blessed to walk ye with this powerful message. Sharper than an eagle, sticking to the dress code. It's a joyous occasion, no need for weapons. Back in Milltown, and it's all good. We all different, but let's get it understood. We tryna help everybody, man, up in this hood. We tryna reach higher and inspire.
Summertime, so let's have fun. Just unwind
the weapon necessary.
The streets is getting scary, please pick up the keys. Take time to turn your cheeks straight.
L-I-G-E. We're jamming for peace to increase the joy. Walking to Milwaukee in the street, it's the golden boy. Bring happiness, joy, and peace. Cause we got love for everybody in the streets.
Like to live, supposed to be my brother, don't take that from me. Breathe, please, stop the violence. Only got a one life to live.
wake up, meal time.
Stop the violence, get happy, put the guns down.
Yeah.
Save the family from the pain, give a life,
Don't hate.
If they hate, they got drama, tell them
I'm straight.
We'll keep up until all hearts are free. It's summertime.
Don't y'all feel the heat?
How can I say?
Take a brother that's close to me.
This where I become one.
One with the beat.
I can see the change coming. We facing problems head on.
Ain't no running.
Brothers, don't be negative and
Ain't no gunning.
hug your loved ones
And your daddy and your mama. Is you listening?
all ages welcome.
In this love fest.
Running always says live responsibly. Today is a great one, so I'm
Feeling blessed.
gonna join for verses.
We celebrate unity.
This is what we do, and we're trying to be
Have fun.
Be positive and
Always have fun.
like to live. Supposed to be my brother, don't take that from me. Breathe, please, and stop the violence.
We only got one life to live.
Let's come together, let's make history.
All right. Yep, I had to cut it down.
That shit inspires me. It's so good.
For real?
It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, that song kind of long too. That's why I kind of. It's actually a little bit more left on it. I just let me
So
cut it down.
good, I know. And the way like y'all did the verses together
Yeah.
was just so awesome.
And I told you we did that all sitting in the living room one day. It just came up. We all were just sitting there and we like, I don't know. I think Angie, like I said, I think I told you this story.
Yeah.
I think Angie started singing, and maybe L'Oreal Lyrical might have started throwing in the verse, and we just all of a sudden we was, next thing you know, all I know is we was all sitting there chilling. Next thing you know, we all had a pen and paper and we was writing. And critiquing and going through the song.
Right.
It was crazy how.
Dude, it's so good though.
Thank you.
It
Yeah,
really
and thank
is.
L'Oreal Lyrical
Like,
and 4
that's a
verses
song-
and Angela. Yeah.
The world needs to hear that fucking song. Like that's a Milwaukee anthem.
And I told you people were feeling that song, but we weren't organized. I'll never forget that. We weren't organized. And remember I told you it was friction.
Y'all could have been big as hell. Yeah, for real. No, y'all could have been big.
And we performed a few places. We performed at MATC. We performed at a church where everybody was running up to us asking for CDs. We didn't have no backups, nothing. Because I didn't know nothing about.
Right.
You know,
right.
all I knew was doing a rap and making a song. I didn't know nothing
Didn't think
further.
people would want copies of it
Right.
and shit.
Yeah.
See, because that shit is fire. That song is fire. It's so fucking good. And what's captured there, and it's funny the story behind it, because that's where the most genuine shit happens. You know?
Yeah. That's a memory I always keep. I'll never lose that song. That's a memory I always keep with L'Oreal Lyrical. And that song you made that had her speaking in it. Matter of fact, I was just speaking on that song, and I got these things I do now called Wake Up Music Playlist.
Yeah.
And I spoke on the first song we did called Get Your Mind Right, because I made a part 2 to it by myself. But I talked about the first one, and remember you got her voice in there.
Yeah.
in that song.
And
I
what
be
she said
forgetting to
is
mention
so
that.
Powerful.
So next time I
was blown away. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
how the fuck did she
So-
think to say that? And she didn't think
Yeah.
that at all. She was just flowing.
Yep, just saying what she felt.
Yeah.
So next time we have a discussion
She was
on
such
hip
a
hop,
powerful woman.
we're gonna speak
I love
on that
her.
song, and we're gonna speak on that particular part, because I could keep forgetting to talk about that when we hear that,
she was
when people hear that part. Yeah, he's because Lord Lamont put L'Oreal Lyrical in a voice in the first song the second song he and I collabed on called Get Your Mind Right, and it has L'Oreal Lyrical saying some positive stuff. Was it after my verse, and then your verse? She says it. Because I said my
think
verse.
it was in the middle, or it's either in the middle of our verse, or I think it's in the middle of. I think it's my verse, then your verse, but it might be in the middle of my verse.
Well, my verse was first.
Your verse was first.
Yep.
Then okay, so it might have been your verse, then that.
It was
then
in the
my
middle,
verse.
then yours. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, some musical talent we be working with. You know, it runs in the family. It's in our DNA, as I said, from granddad to probably great granddad. I said I want to do some research on my great granddad. I don't even know who my great granddad is.
Damn.
So I want to research on that. And see
Yeah,
if
I want to know about our family too.
Because granddad had musical abilities, and I'm sure grandma had some abilities.
Right, we gotta check out our ancestry.
Because these skills and stuff, ideas I be getting, they came from somewhere.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I know they come from the great divine, you know, but
And dreams I've had of like.
premonitions you've had.
Of literally, okay, we were in a fucking field, right? in like a native field, and in the middle of this field is a Winnebago camper. You know, like, okay, Winnebago is like a Native American word, right?
I didn't know that.
Okay, a camper, you live in a camper.
I didn't know that.
Camper is
Winnebago?
mobile. I've always been nomadic. Now, in this dream, I wake up. I'm in this field. I look around. I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing, right? I look to my left. This Native American chief appears.
Wow.
Like a warrior. He might not have been the chief because he didn't have the headdress. But I'm pretty sure he was the chief or he was their warrior. Right?
You felt an authoric presence.
Yes.
Some of authority.
Yeah. Our ancestors.
Oh, wow. That's even deeper.
Yeah, dude. And I knew it by looking at him like, this is one of my ancestors.
We spoke on Indians, too, how deep they were, how deeply connected they were.
We have native blood.
And how ironic, that's the video we got copyrighted. Because we spoke on Indians in there. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
What is it with Indians that they don't like? What is it that's such a fucking threat with Indians?
I don't know.
We talking about the real Indians, though.
Yeah. The Native Americans.
Yes.
Not Indians.
And ones who are truly connected to that higher power.
Yeah, they were the first, some of the, not first, but some of the, like, last, actually, original, like, natural shamans of the earth that, like, kept cosmic energies in balances with their ceremonies.
And did you know rituals. Some of those Indians were blacker than Africans?
Yeah.
Some of them were very dark skinned.
So my great
darker than Africans. I won't say blacker, but
my
darker.
grandpa's mom. So my mom's grandma on my dad's side. No, on my mom's side, on her dad's side.
Right.
Yeah. Was 100% Choctaw.
No, I could see that.
Yeah. So you can see it too.
You can see it in Tina too.
Yep, exactly.
Wow, maybe that's why she was so different than other people.
Yeah.
Wow.
And everybody always says she has that general energy.
She does. She does. She's a leader.
Yeah.
I've always told you that.
Yeah.
Tina taught me shit. She was a go-getter.
Yep, she is.
She don't be lying when I don't be over-exaggerating. Tina was a go-getter.
And she still is to this day.
Shit. Yeah. That's Lord Lamont's mom. That's where he get it. Yeah.
And but so in the dream, right? I'm like, what do we do? I look at him. He has a spear in his hand. He points the spear, like motioning towards the Winnebago, like we're supposed to go to this.
Wow.
And go into it, right? So we start walking in this path in this field up to this Winnebago, and we go inside of it. And I'm like, you know, what am I supposed to do? Like, what is the meaning of this? You know? Wow. And the whole time, the native never said anything other than, like, motioned, other than, like, with his actions, you know? So then he looks at me, gives me the spear, disappears, and I wake up.
Wow. And Indians were known as a what they say?
Said, what am I supposed to do? He gave me the spear.
Indians they were known to be what they call it catatonic. They can be motionless, not even fucking move, not blink an eye.
Right, yeah.
Nothing like that.
Yep.
That's how highly connected they were. The ones that the ones that are connected like that. Yeah, they can like we see the Chinese and Japanese how they sit in the meditation meditate.
It takes intense concentration.
Yes.
Focus of your own
and
harmony.
They were the architects of that shit. Catatonic. That's a word I don't even use.
Yeah, you're right. You don't hear that one every day.
And that ain't easy to do. You really have to be focused and tuned in to be like that.
Especially in today's day and age with all this mass media information and social media and the internet. And the internet's only getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
You know, it's never going to get smaller. No, and eventually the internet is going to become fully 3D. Once we continue to figure out VR and how to integrate ourselves eventually, and once we can figure out how to match our brains to the fucking internet, then at that point it's gonna be, we can jump into a whole new fucking reality, and it's gonna be Ready Player One type shit, you know?
Damn. Well, let's get back to the comedy. You know, we go a little deep, but these are things that a lot of comedians think about. Because if you think about comedians, a lot of them are pretty deep thinkers.
Yeah.
You know, and they step into that territory people scared to step into.
A lot of comedians do, and that's kind of sort of an spoken thing I've noticed and learned about too, because comedy is how we deal with a lot of the stress and
What
pressure.
they say, laugh to keep from crying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of, you know, what's going on in the Middle East.
All right, well, let's swing it on over. See, we talked about Earthquake a little bit, but let's swing it on over to Donnell Rawlins and Josh Johnson. You feel like looking up? Let's look up Josh Johnson first. We know who Donnell Rawlins is. Let's look up Josh Johnson. See what he talking about. Then we're gonna get to some sisters. And it might be something we heard, maybe not, you know. So, but these are some new names that wasn't familiar to me that I looked up. Yeah, we really look up Josh Johnson. I think it's a brother.
Oh, on the nigga from the Daily Show.
He got Afro, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, he be on the Daily Show?
Yeah.
I think I did see him on there. Yeah. He funny.
He also writes for it because he tours with Trevor Noah.
Oh, cool.
And Trevor Noah is...
He a comedian too?
Yeah, he's a comedian, and he took over the Daily Show.
Oh, I know who Trevor is. The light-skinned cat. The political. They had the political jokes.
The host of the Daily Show.
He intelligent too. He's smart. He witty as fuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like him.
It used to be Jon Stewart, and the fact that look, in 2018, Time Magazine named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Trevor Noah. Okay, everybody know Trevor Noah. Yeah. Salute Trevor Noah. I like Trevor Noah. Powerful brother. Man.
Yeah,
and to be the co-host of the Daily Show, that's our most popular political comedy show. Literally.
And I like how he stays himself. He don't step outside of who he is.
No, not at all. And I love that. And I think.
And he's so shrewd.
Yeah, he's funny as hell.
Yeah, salute Trevor Noah. I forgot about him. I'm glad you brought him up. Yeah.
But Josh writes for the Daily Show.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. A lot of these comedians are good writers, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, I know who Josh Johnson is. Yeah. No, he's fucking hilarious.
And it is the brother I'm thinking of, right? With the afro, right? Is that the same brother I'm thinking of, or somebody different?
Yeah. He also had braids, but Trevor Noah is the one with the afro.
But I know who Trevor Noah is.
Yeah, but Josh Johnson also did have an afro, but most notably, I think now he's rocking the braids.
Okay. He funny though. I did kind of. I seen him recently.
Here, right here.
Yeah, let me see. So I can see if I'm talking about the same guy.
It is. He used to have an afro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well,
and he's funny. He's not a hood dude. You know?
Real clever.
So his jokes are really funny like that. Like more so about.
And he's mostly known on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Mostly. Yeah. Popular on YouTube.
Yeah. He pops up on my reels and stuff. His skits and stand-up.
All right.
His humor is really intellectual, dry humor.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Actually, I know that. I've heard him. Yeah. All right. Well, salute to the sisters. We're gonna get over to some sisters. Donnell Rawlins. Is anything else we want to touch on about Donnell Rawlins before we move on?
Shit, that nigga's a cold-blooded legend, man.
Yeah, he funny. He done had his little beefs and little run-ins in the past, ain't he?
His skits in the Dave Chappelle show
are
part of the best skits in the Chappelle show.
Him and Corey Hogan was kind of beefing a little bit there in the past, but I don't think it went nowhere. I'm glad that was over.
I think that was more like one of them celebrity beefs.
Because I think Corey Hogan was at a stand-up show or something. Donnell was in the audience, and I don't know, something was said, and Donnell stood up, and they was going back and forth. So I don't know, but I think he's funny. Let me see, what's one of his most popular stand-ups Donnell Rawlins did?
Let's see.
I like the one we had on the vest. That was the funny one to me. I can't remember what the name of it. Ashley the Classy.
Yeah.
That was one of his funniest ones. I like that one. Yeah, he was talking about music. He talked about that song "We Are the World." Mm-hmm. He talked about each artist individually. It was hilarious. It was funny. Yeah. So Donnell Rawlins funny.
He's done a lot of TV.
Yeah, everybody's seen that stand up Ashley the Classic, especially that part about the We Are the World. He talked about Michael Jackson, Bruce Springsteen, Cyndi Lauper, Stevie Wonder. He talked about everybody in there. It was funny too. He said Stevie Wonder didn't know what the hell was going on. You could turn this damn chair around and face the whole different way. He
was on a
We Are
with Monique and friends. He had stand up.
Yeah.
And he said All Deaf Digital Roast of America.
Hey, and he said Bruce Springsteen, because he was talking about how some of them. He said, shoot, after the We Are the World studio shoot. It's the after party that was popping. He said when you hear Bruce Steen sing, didn't he sound like he just got done tooting some cocaine? Because he said Bruce Steen to get on. We are the world. We are the children. So he funny. We hear him do it. It's hilarious. And if you watch him sing in that video, he look like he's straining or some shit. Yeah, but he funny though. All right, let me see. I'm gonna name a couple sisters. I don't know if you. Let me know if any of these ring a bell. Let me see. And they all got little summaries underneath their name. All right, first one off the list, Marie Faustin, known for her stand-up and sketch comedy. She frequently posts engaging, high-energy clips exploring black girl things and personal antidotes. All right, Takari Williams, we spoke on her before. Yeah, I remember Takari Williams. Forced to be reckoned with in the comedy scene. She's frequently posts.
Oh wow! Did you know Marie Foster's named after Marie Foster, the civil rights activist?
Really? Wow. Dope.
In 1917 or in the 60s.
Oh wow.
She was a civil rights leader. Yeah.
All right. Well, Takara Williams is frequently post stand-up clips on topics like parenting. Yeah, but I love when she talk about her and her daughter. Gen Z. Oh yeah, I know, right? Dating and life experiences. Yeah, and she's a heavily shaped girl. Mm-hmm. She's funny though. I love her. She's funny. All right, next one is Jasmine. She spelled her name funny. Jazmyn. Jasmine W. Highly regarded for her original skits, blogs, and reaction videos. Her channel is described as top tier comedy content. Yep, and last but not least, Marina Franklin, a seasoned stand-up comedian with several clips featuring her observational humor on relationships and daily life. I think that was everybody. Oh no, we got some more. Okay, I'm gonna go through them real quick though. First one, Dominique Springs, known for her active stand-up career, including full special content in YouTube covering dating and modern life. Kelly Stamps, known for her unique dry humor, style, vlogs, and lifestyle commentary. Kahadja, Khadija, I cannot say that. Mbowe, Mbowe.
Oh yeah.
Offers deeply entertaining social and pop culture commentary. Go ahead, Lord Lamont. What you finna say?
Oh, I was just gonna mention. Remember that Asian lady with the bowl cut?
That's her name?
No, that ain't her name. No, her name's Yakua Okatsuka. But you know, she did that. She went viral in 2020. She did that video.
Say her name one more time.
Yutaka Okutsaka.
Wow.
No, Atsuko Okatsuka. Damn, I butchered her fucking name. Atsuko Okatsuka.
And that's a Chinese girl?
Yeah, or maybe Japanese. I'm not sure.
Okay, or Japanese.
She's the only second comedian ever of Asian descent. She's American Asian.
Oh wow. And she funny?
Yeah, to have her own HBO headline stand-up special.
Oh wow.
Which it was 22 years after Margaret Cho, who we all know who Margaret Cho
is.
Yeah,
very funny.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, that was a few comedians. Anything else you want to add, Lord Lamont? I'm gonna read some daddy jokes, and then we're gonna go and salute our spell breakers on. This has been episode 7. This was a tribute to John Witherspoon. I'm sure he would have thought some of these people we named was funny, and some of them he probably knew. I'm sure, in the comedy comedy field. I'm sure he probably knew a lot of people. Yeah. Again, rest in peace in the power of the tiny Lister Jr. Yeah, and also may Mike Epps and that tour they had. Maybe they do better next time and just go back to the drawing board, because they all are funny. You just have your bad times. It's ups and downs of life. So made it, because they all are funny. All those brothers that was in that tour. Just things happen sometimes. I ain't gonna talk down on them. But, you pay your money for something, you want to laugh, so. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. But anything you want to add, Lord Lamont, before I'm going to read maybe 3 daddy jokes. They might not be super funny.
I got some jokes.
Okay, come on with it. I'm going to read 3 after you.
How do you, what word do you use What word can you remove 2 letters from and it become longer?
What word can you remove 2 letters from and it become longer? Goober?
Longer.
Longer? Wow.
Longer.
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 Wow.
The word's longer.
Wow. Clever. All right. Well, let me see. Let me read something clever. Not funny per se, but clever. Okay, here we go. Dad joke number 1. What did the grape do when he got stepped on? He let out a little wine. that can work 2 ways.
How do you throw a party in outer space?
How you throw a party in outer space?
You plan it.
You plan it. That's dope. Wow, that's another one of those double meaning jokes. All right, here we go. Why was it called the Dark Ages? Because of all the nights. Corny.
What state is known for its small drinks?
What state is known for its small drinks? Montana? I don't know.
Minnesota.
Wow. Minnesota. All right.
Minnesota.
All right. Well, here go the last one for me on the list. Let me see. What did the beaver say to the tree?
No.
It's been nice growing with you. Growing. No, I take that back. It's been nice gnawing.
Oh, gnawing you. Like gnawing
I messed that up. What did the beaver say to the tree? It's been nice gnawing you. I ain't never seen that word spelled out. Gnawing. I've never seen that word.
With a G-G-N-A-W.
I've never seen that spelled out. All right.
Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense.
And we're going to lead off on that note. That was kind of funny. All right. I was going to play some little skits I did, but I did play a couple of them on the last episode.
We're at like an hour.
I know. That's why I'm getting ready to stop. But we get deep, bro. That's what we do. You know, even with comedy, we still go a little deep. But as I said, me and Lord Lamont always swing it on back around the comedy. But the next discussion will be on, or I think we're going to speak on classical music, and we're going to speak on Joseph Bologna. And this will be episode 2 because I did 1. And I can tell Lord Lamont lit up when we started looking him up. There's some interesting things about this brother, ain't it, Lord Lamont? The Black Mozart guy.
Yeah.
There's some interesting things about him.
There's death attempts on him.
Yeah.
They tried to kill him to get him up out of there. They tried to cheat to beat him to get him up out of there. They tried to, they even like paid people and like did all kind of shit. And they could not beat him at fencing or none of that shit. And in the arts or in schools neither. So he was an activist.
So we're gonna touch on how he was good at defensive moves, fencing, and how he was they called him Black Mozart. I just leave it at that. And that'll be the next father and son discussion. And if everything go well, that'll be next Saturday, you know. And but we just wanted to speak on some comedy and salute again to brothers and sisters who came through comedy. I mean, Def Jam comedy and just comedy overall, whether you're mainstream or not. You're just naturally funny. Again, this was a tribute to John Witherspoon, Comedy Heavy Hitters, episode 7. And rest in peace and in power to Tiny Liston Jr. If I just say that right, Lord Lamont.
Tiny Lister Jr.
Yeah, rest in peace and power to him. He left a righteous impact. Yep, and John Witherspoon as well as those in our family. You know, missed but never forgotten. You know. Yep. So me and Lord Lamont, we gonna ride up out of here. And again, thank Lord Lamont for the guitar in the beginning. I just wanted people to hear that.
We gotta make that into a song.
Yeah.
That shit was tight. What goes around comes around, comes back around.
Yeah.
When I die, I wanna live in the sky.
Well, we can't take T.I. stuff.
We gotta put it in our own way.
But it sounds.
Artists use other artists' lines every now and again to pay homage.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why I did it too, to kind of give a little. Say that again.
Led into
to pay what? Say that again.
Homage.
Right.
You know, or respect. And it led into that conversation perfectly.
And
so,
Never Fear the Unknown. Well, there was a.
Right.
What was your original? What was your original title? I titled it Never Fear the Unknown, but you had a different title. I just shortened it up. You remember what the full title was? You said Never Fear Something in the Face of the Unknown. Because you had a little bit more.
Fear. or not let just not being afraid in the face of the unknown. I don't remember exactly what.
Because it was a longer title. I just shortened it up.
It was good what I had said. Though. I remember that. But the gist is to not let that, when you feel that fear, to use that as motivation and inspiration, because that's courage. Yeah, that's what courage is.
And that applies to everything.
Turn that fear into power, into strength.
Like the song we gonna outro with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that applies to everything you just said. Comedy and everything. Even the
greatest warrior that's ever existed.
Yeah.
Felt afraid.
Oh yeah, it's all about conquering it. Yeah. And you know what? That's funny you bring that up. I was listening to a reel of Ali Sadiq. We always bring up Ali Sadiq. I spoke on that ladies' night tour.
Hey, I heard Mexicans got on boots.
Mm-hmm. Huh? And this white guy was getting advice from him about prison, and he was said when you go in prison, he said right off the top, he said you can't be scared. He said even if you feel scared,
you can't.
Don't show it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He said
because there's niggas that literally
salute to Ali Sadiq.
There's niggas literally out there that their backs are on the wall. They don't leave the wall or their door.
Right.
And they just look and watch motherfuckers. They wait for them type of motherfuckers that this motherfucker's scared.
Because let
me see what he's got.
Right. Because what people fail to realize, even if we feel a little fear or scared, the other person feels it too.
Exactly.
It ain't just you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No matter how tough, and that's where people be like, the loudest person in the room is the weakest.
Right.
Or whatever. And while that's not always the case, but
it's all about observation.
You tend to get loud when you get scared. A person tends to get loud when they get scared. Yeah. It's no different than a dog being
right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, hold on before you go back there. I'm gonna salute us out so you can go do what you gotta do. Okay, all right, we're gonna salute out of here, y'all. Thanks for coming in. Another Comedy Heavy Hitters, episode 7. And it was all about just having natural humor through the mix of the challenges that we spoke on. All right, natural humor is the best. And thank Lord Lamont for coming in.
I mean, look at my hoodie.
What to say? Don't be anyone else but yourself. I know that's right. Nothing is impossible. That's what his back of his jacket say.
Yeah.
And being funny ain't impossible either. So again, rest in peace in the power, John Witherspoon. That was our inspiration. And salute, brother, sister, family. You want to give him a salute, Lord Lamont? Then I'm
salute, brothers and sisters.
Yep. Thank y'all for coming in, and we'll see y'all on the next Father and Son discussion, EBX and Lord Lamont show. Again, I said it's Comedy Heavy Hitters, episode 7, and the comedians and people who are no longer with us that were funny. May they rest in peace and in power. Salute. Stay funny. Stay joyful. Stay vigilant. Salute, brothers and sisters, family in the world, online. And we're going to salute y'all on to y'all divine life. But learn to laugh. Natural humor is the best. Salute.
Wake up music. Gee. Got that power every hour. Gee. One has that power, never get devoured. Yeah. Brothers and sisters got that power every hour. Rah. Gee. One has that power, never get devoured. Never get devoured. We got that power every hour. Yeah. Brothers and sisters got that power, never get devoured. Gee. People just don't understand how I got here. What one saying? I ain't playing, never gonna stop. It's my soul, I never get robbed. Got that power, is no sob. Won't be crying. I give my props to my moms and my pops. Spirit on point, never will stop. I never will drop. A life can be flimsy, yeah. I'm making sure with no flip flop. Expressing my feelings through this cool. I hip hop, I always meditate. Daily must keep that love, a lot. And I stay balanced outside this box. I can't police me, I can't be stopped. And if you are, you gotta be a cop. Ancestral power, a bottom to the top. I keep on blazing while the fire's hot. While the fire's hot. Man, I got that power. I never get devoured. Yeah, I one got that power. Yeah. Every hour, brothers and sisters. Yeah. I keep on doing this. I don't give a damn about making no hits. My words are clear and so crisp. And yes, your heart that I'ma uplift. I keep on blazing through this hip hop. And yeah, keep it going. Well, I drive and I strive. Yeah, to make us all rise. Keeping that power every hour. Yeah, no devil never will devour. Yeah, a brother, never like me. Gotta stay real smooth while I'm in these streets. Do what I gotta do to keep my mind free. On this plan, a foundation. Yeah, I'm trying to change every generation. Yeah, good things, good conversation. Yeah, a positive in every situation. Got that power in every hour. I never get devoured. Brothers and sisters, yeah. I keep that power every hour. I must have that power.